Good afternoon. Thank you so much for coming out tonight to the artist membership meeting. We are so incredibly grateful for all of our volunteers, actors on and off stage, committee members, board members, everyone who commits so much time and energy and talent to keep this theater going, to present the kind of entertainment to our patrons and to our community, and to provide learning activities for our youth. I'm just so very appreciative that all of you had time to come out and celebrate with us today. We have some special events and some special folks that we'd like to introduce, and we're very appreciative for our partnership with the city, our partnership with our state, and we are extremely grateful that Senator Jack Johnson has joined us today. Mayor Ken Moore has joined us today, and City Administrator Eric Stuckey has joined us today. Let's give them a nice round for coming out. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for being here. So, we learned at the beginning of the fall last year that Senator Johnson would be interested in helping present a joint resolution to the 113th General Assembly commemorating Pull Tight for 55 years of artistic service to the city of Franklin and the surrounding community. And when we knew this, when he agreed to do this, we knew it was clear we needed a team of folks who knew and lived some of the history that you will hear when we read the resolution in just a few minutes. So Jeannie Drone and Linda Gibbs and Ian and Peggy McPherson and Pat Street got together and worked countless hours on finding just the right words to convey the history of this community theater, how our work has affected the community at large. And I got to tell you, sifting through 55 years of important artistic events and service to our citizens and volunteers and patrons and government partners took a while. I couldn't be more proud of the words that they crafted, succinctly capturing the presence and impact of Pull Tight over 5.5 decades. So I appreciate you being here, and as these words were memorialized with Senate Resolution 882, sponsored by Senator Campbell, Representative Afton Bean, and to say a few words, Senator Johnson.
Thanks, Johnny. Well, thank you. First of all, thank you for allowing me to be here. Thank you for the honor of allowing me to serve as your state senator. We just wrapped up our legislative session. We did a lot of good work. One of the real perks of the job is getting to recognize special people, special organizations who do special things. And certainly Pull Tight is one of those beloved organizations right here in our own community. And so it was my honor to introduce and sponsor this resolution. Thank you to your team for helping us get all of that information. This is an official act of the Tennessee General Assembly, passed by the House, passed by the Senate, unanimously in both chambers. There's not many things we do unanimously, but this one was one. And of course, signed by Governor Lee. And oftentimes when I present these, I will read it, but I understand we have a special individual that's going to be reading it. So I'm going to get to step off the stage and enjoy my resolution being read here momentarily. So thank y'all for letting me be part of it.
Thank you, Senator. So to read this aloud to you is our current treasurer and our lifetime board member, a man who's been with Pull Tight for, I don't even want to count, 36 of our 55 years, Ian McPherson.
Need the glasses. Tennessee State Office of the Chief Clerk. Senate Joint Resolution Number 882 by Senators Johnson, Campbell, and Representative Bean. A resolution to honor and commend Pull Tight Players Incorporated, Community Theatre of Franklin. Whereas it is with great pleasure that the members of this General Assembly recognize those venerable organizations committed to bringing high-quality art to communities across the state, thereby enriching the lives of all citizens. And whereas one such organization is Poltite Players Incorporated, a long-standing non-profit community theater serving Franklin, Williamson County, and the greater Middle Tennessee through promoting and producing live theater and developing artistic abilities and technical skills in the dramatic arts for all ages. And whereas the Poltite Players Theater traces its beginnings to April 1968, when a group of Franklin residents led by a 16-year-old Battleground Academy student, Vance Orms, met to discuss the formation of an amateur theater group. The name Poltite Players came from Poltite Hill, a place in Williamson County that was so steep that mules had difficulty ascending it, thus symbolizing the hard work and difficulty involved in developing a theater group from the ground up. And whereas, prior to gaining a permanent home at 2nd Avenue South in September 1985, the theater company put on shows throughout the community, including Franklin and Page High Schools, the Old Jail, St. Paul's Episcopal Church, Carter's Court, Franklin Junior High School, Harpeth National Bank, Carnton Plantation, Spring Street Community Center, Fort Granger, 405 Main Street, the Franklin Theater, Harpeth Academy, Williamson County Public Library, Choices Restaurant, the Holiday Inn, Maryland Farms, and Franklin Public Square. And whereas Poltite Players also participated in community events such as Franklin Christmas Parade, the Heritage Foundation Ball, Dickens of a Christmas, Pumpkin Fest, Main Street Festival, Franklin Rodeo Parade, the Shootout on the Square, in addition to bringing entertainment to residents at the Fountains Assisted Living Community. And whereas the group has brought to life original productions highlighting Franklin's history, including A Franklin Diary by Jan Shinpaw as part of the county's National Bicentennial Celebration in 1976, and Bob Holliday's Incident at Fort Granger, a Civil War drama based on true events. In 2001, the Poltite cast members were invited to Tudor Place in Georgetown, Washington, D.C., the ancestral home of two of the soldiers depicted in Holliday's play. And whereas Poltite Players Theatre continues to provide a wide variety of entertainment for the community, including plays and musicals from Shakespeare to current dramas and comedies, earning the motto, "Discover a Treasure" in historic downtown Franklin. And whereas since 1984, the Poltite Youth Actors Guild has encouraged participation in theatre arts by youth aged 6 to 18, fostering a love of the theatre among area youth by providing workshops, performance opportunities, and technical training, as well as raising funds towards numerous college scholarships. And whereas such has been the theatre's dedication to Franklin and importance in the lives of its citizens that the City of Franklin has conferred upon two Poltite members the key to the city for their contributions to the community through the theatre group. And whereas Poltite Players brings together people from all walks of life, not only to the stage, but also to its work backstage, with past casts and crews, including local teachers, doctors, dentists, lawyers, judges, city and state officials, as well as entire families, often including several generations. And whereas for over half a century, the intrepid volunteers of Poltite Players have provided quality, affordable entertainment for all ages, as well as educational opportunities for amateur thespians, performing over 367 productions on its various stages. And whereas Poltite Players is a true Tennessee treasure, it is most fitting that the organization be recognized now. Therefore, be it resolved by the Senate of the 113th General Assembly of the State of Tennessee, the House of Representatives concurring, that we recognize and honor Poltite Players Incorporated for the good work it has done in Franklin and the surrounding communities, extending our best wishes for its continued success in the future. Adopted February 5th, 2024, signed by Senator Jack Johnson and Governor Bill Lee.
Thank you, Ian. That was lovely. I could listen to him all day long. Mayor Moore, Ken Moore, everyone.
Well, thank you so much, and thanks for the opportunity. I want you to know, for the theater group here today, that this is, at one time was known as Bucket of Blood. So I hope that that'll inspire something maybe a little mysterious coming out from the creative side of you in the future. And secondly, Ian, I'd always heard that if the state did a proclamation, they had to dress in the outfit of, anyway, I don't know, Senator. Well, I'm just going to do this certificate of recognition then. This is a certificate of recognition for 55-year celebration of the Pool Tight Theater. And whereas Pool Tight Players, Inc. is an long-standing nonprofit community theater serving Franklin, Williamson County, and Greater Middle Tennessee through promoting and producing live theater and developing artist abilities and technical skills in dramatic arts for all ages. And whereas the Pool Tight Theater began in April of 1968 when a group of Franklin residents, as you heard earlier, led by a 16-year-old battleground student, Vance Orms, met to discuss the formation of an amateur theater group named Pool Tight Players, symbolizing the hard work and difficulty involved in developing a theater group from the ground up. And whereas gaining their permanent home at 2nd Avenue South in 1985, Pool Tight Players Theater continues to provide a wide variety of entertainment for the community, including plays and musicals, from Shakespeare to current dramas and comedies, earning the motto, "Discover a Treasure" in historic downtown Franklin. Now, therefore, I, Dr. Ken Moore, Mayor of the City of Franklin, recognize and honor Pool Tight Players Theater for all their hard work and dedication, and congratulate them on providing affordable entertainment and educational opportunity to the community for the past 55 years and for 55 plus more. Yay!
How about more applause for Senator Johnson and Ken Moore? Mr. Stuckey, anything you'd like to add?
I'm just the landlord checking on the building.
The landlord's here. Everybody be on your best behavior.
Thank you for everything you do.
This is not alcohol, by the way, right over here, just so you know. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for these recognitions. We are so grateful for our partnerships with our government partners and with our residents and the citizens and our donors and our patrons and our volunteers. We are so lucky to be in this spot when there's so many theaters that didn't survive COVID. And we are here and we are thriving and we are here because of the partnerships that we have with those around us. So we are so thankful that you took the time to come and be here for this special day for me. Thank you, and for us. We appreciate you so much. Well, we have an artist membership meeting to get to every year, just so you guys know. We are a fully 100% volunteer organization. Nobody gets paid. Depending on your involvement, if you're an artist member, anytime ever you've ever been, you come to the artist membership meeting, and it's kind of like the state of the city. It's the state of the theater. We talk about what's happened this year and our plans for next year. So you're certainly welcome to stay and partake. And we've got some snacks over here. Gonna have a toast, and we'll get inside and have a meeting after that. How about everybody grab some non-alcoholic, and we'll have a toast. Everybody got your bubbly? Everybody gather back around for a second. Let's gather back around for 1 second. Hi, Glenn. Hi. Bunch of Presbyterians back there. Come on. Thank you for stage managing. She's the best. Everyone, raise your glasses, please, as we toast 55 years of Pull Tight Theater, and to quote the mayor, 55 more. Hear, hear. All right, y'all get some snacks. We'll have a meeting in a minute.